number of observers in different categories like general observer, expenditure observer, police observer wherever needed, and awareness observers to promote voters' participation will be deployed during the forthcoming elections. One of the features of Indian elections is election is conducted with the use of officials, government officials. Therefore, there is very great emphasis laid on the neutrality of such officials who are charged with conduct of elections. The Commission expects all officials engaged in the conduct of elections to discharge their duties in an impartial manner without any fear or favor. They are deemed to be on deputation with Election Commission and shall be subject to its control, supervision and discipline. The conduct of government officials who have been entrusted with election related responsibilities and duties would remain under constant scrutiny of the Commission, and strict action will be taken against those officials who are found wanting on any account. Photo voter slips. This is another feature which will be introduced in this general election, which was not there during the last parliament election, though we have been using it in the foregoing state assembly elections to facilitate voters to know where he is enrolled as a voter at a particular polling station, the location and address of the polling station, his serial number, etc. in the electoral roll. The Commission has directed that a photo copy of the electoral roll relating to that voter shall be distributed at his doorstep close to the date of the poll. Apart from its being a facilitation for the voter as well as for the polling staff to identify his place in the roll, etc., we expect this would also serve as a reminder and invitation to the voter to come and exercise his franchise on the date of the poll. Therefore, this will be got distributed very close to the date of the poll, like 3 days to 7 days before the date of the poll. Election Commission has also mounted a series of measures for expenditure monitoring. The use of money power is a matter of concern for Election Commission. Therefore, special emphasis is given to check the flow and use of money during election process. Besides deployment of expenditure observers, there will be sufficient number of flying squads, checkposts, video surveillance teams, media certification and monitoring committees. All these will be used to keep a close watch and check on the use of money power. About revision in ceiling of election expenses, details are known to you. These would also be made available in the booklet that will be made available at the end of the conference. Voter participation. Voter participation is one of the thrust areas for the Commission. Commission has held the view and been holding the view that a larger enhanced participation of voters will contribute to enlightened and vibrant democracy. Therefore, the sweep measures, the systematic voters' education and electoral participation, measures which have been initiated and used in the foregoing state elections will be continued and further intensified in implementation. Coming to schedule, compared to the state elections which we were giving, in which we used to announce names of the states, date of date of notification, date of filing nomination, last date, etc. That, as you all agree, will not be feasible to do for 35 states and union territories in a conference like this. So we have prepared a booklet in which all the information is available. This will be made available to you even before you leave the premises. In addition to that, we are also putting a copy of this on the website of the Election Commission, and those of you who have given your email ID, they will also be sent by mail. By the time you leave the premises, it would also be in your mail ID. However, some of the highlights of the schedule we would like to mention to you at this stage. The first date of poll shall be on 7th April 2014. This is held in 2 states, and number of parliamentary constituencies covered will be 6. The next date of poll is 9th April, which will cover 5 states and 7 parliamentary constituencies. The third date of poll, you should mark the difference from phase of the poll to date of the poll. We are using the expression days of the poll. This will be poll days. The third poll day will be on 10th April, which will cover 14 states and 92 parliamentary constituencies. The fourth poll day shall be on 12th April, covering 3 states and 5 parliamentary constituencies. The fifth poll day will be on 17th April, covering 13 states and union territories and 122 parliamentary constituencies. The next 6th poll day shall be on 24th April, covering 12 states and 117 parliamentary constituencies. 7th poll day shall be on 30th April, covering 9 states and 89 parliamentary constituencies. 8th poll day shall be on 7th May, covering 7 states and 64 parliamentary constituencies. The last one being 9th poll day shall be on 12th May, covering 3 states and 41 parliamentary constituencies. Therefore, in 9 poll days, we will be covering 543 parliamentary constituencies and respective assembly constituencies in those 3 states, as also we have a few by-elections to state assemblies in different states. All these will go to the polls on the same date as the parliamentary, the respective parliamentary constituency. Counting for all these shall take place on 16th May, Friday. It is expected counting will be over in a single day. To further quench your curiosity, we would like to mention state-wise on which days state polls will take place, though you will get all the details of schedule separately. Andhra Pradesh will go to poll on 2 poll days, on 30th April and 7th May. Arunachal Pradesh will go to poll in 1 day, which will be on 9th April. Assam goes to poll on 3 poll days, 7th April, 12th April and 24th April. Bihar goes for 6 days poll on 6 poll days on 10th April, 17th April, 24th April, 30th April, 7th May and 12th May. And Chhattisgarh will have 3 poll days with 10th April, 17th April and 24th April. Goa will have 1 poll day on 17th April. Gujarat will have 1 poll day with 30th April. Haryana will have 1 poll day on 10th April. Himachal Pradesh will have 1 poll day on 7th May. Jammu and Kashmir will have 5 poll days on 10th April, 17th April, 24th April, 30th April and 7th May. Jharkhand will have 3 poll days on 10th April, 17th April and 24th April. Karnataka will have 1 poll day, 17th April. Kerala will have 1 poll day, 10th April. Madhya Pradesh will have 3 poll days, 10th April, 17th April and 24th April. Maharashtra will have 3 poll days, 10th April, 17th April, 24th April. Manipur will have 2 poll days, 9th April and 17th April. Meghalaya will have 1 poll day on 9th April. Mizoram 1 poll day, 9th April. Nagaland 1 poll day, 9th April. Odisha 2 poll days, 10th April and 17th April. Punjab 1 poll day, 30th April. Rajasthan 2 poll days, 17th April and 24th April. Sikkim 1 poll day, 12th April. Tamil Nadu 1 poll day, 24th April. Tripura 2 poll days, 7th April and 12th April. Uttar Pradesh 6 poll days, 10th April, 17th April, 24th April, 30th April, 7th May and 12th May. Uttarakhand 1 poll day, 7th May. West Bengal 5 poll days, 17th April, 24th April, 30th April, 7th May and 12th May. Andaman Nicobar Islands 1 poll day on 10th April. Chandigarh 1 poll day, 10th April. Dadra Nagar Haveli 1 poll day, 30th April. Daman and Diu 1 poll day, 30th April. Lakshadweep 1 poll day, 10th April. NCT of Delhi 1 poll day, 10th April. Puducherry one poll day, 24th April. I have already mentioned to you counting for all parliamentary constituencies, general election to state assemblies, and by-elections to all the state assembly constituencies. All these will go along with respective parliamentary constituencies on the same day as per the same schedule. For all these, counting shall be had on 16th May. Now, by way of conclusion, on the occasion of the 16th Lok Sabha elections, the Commission reassures the nation of its solemn resolve and deep commitment to fulfill its constitutional mandate to conduct free, fair, and credible elections. The Commission exhorts the 11 million plus election machinery